Yeah, we are back at the App Stupid Studios. This is Big Vern. App like you got some sense. Continue to smash the like button. Also hit subscribe. We love it when you subscribe too. You can fund the madness directly if you want to. You can hit us up at Cash App, $ Vern Dollars, DOLLAZ. All right, so Ohio State. We're gonna switch lanes here. Going to talk about Ohio State football and the Ohio State Buckeye Nation, OHIO. They're going to hire Bill O Brien as an offensive coordinator. And they're saying Ryan Day makes a bold move giving up his play calling. Now, this was reported by David Cobb out of CBS Sportsline. So finesse, like I said, it's a good article. It's a fascinating article, and it touches a whole bunch of different scenarios, and we'll get into that when we come back from a quick 20-second break from an unofficial sponsor of the show. Yes, KFC, home of the original 11 herbs and spices. Try the $20 fill-up box or the $9 big box. Visit your good folks at your local KFC. Download the app or order online. KFC. All right, so Bill O'Brien is back in college sports, and he's with the Ohio State Buckeyes, which I'll put and pose this question to a lot of Buckeye faithful. Bill O'Brien, the Bill O'Brien con job that just doesn't stop. Is he super overrated? And the answer is undeniably hell yes. He's not worth a discussion. Now, for people who and I know a lot of people are like, wow, this is a harsh stance. Usually I'm on the fence. I'll let people make up their own mind. But the New England con job, it has to stop. Not everybody who comes from Bill Belichick's coaching tree has worked out. And I know coaching is a 50-50 shoot, but there is more than a track record of failure coming from that man. Now, collectively, some of the best football minds on the planet, when they go out singly, it is nothing but a dumpster fire. Run the names out. Charlie Weise, a joke. Romeo Crennel, horrible. And this isn't talking trash. Go look at it. Go look at it. Josh McDaniels, he's failed multiple times. Matt Patricia, he's failed multiple times. Bill O'Brien has failed multiple times. And I don't know about this elaborate con job that these guys are pulling, where they can say, hey, look, I used to work with Bill Belichick. And that's all well and good. But what did you do? Because it's not adding up. Now, this is according to 24/7 Sports. Dave Biddle. The move marks a major shift for Coach Ryan Day, who will give up play calling as he continues to acquire talent, both on his roster and coaching staff, in an effort to get the Buckeyes back to the top of the Big Ten. Now, I've said this for the last 2 years, that Ryan Day is on the hot seat. He didn't hire Bill O Brien because he wanted to. He had to. The good folks of Columbus. Shout out to Columbus, Ohio. My son is an avid Ohio State fan. And I took him to the Horseshoe. Good people in the Horseshoe. I'm not an Ohio State guy. I'm an Indiana fan. But it was a civilian trip. I had my kids with me, so they were more appreciative of my son, and he got to live out his dream. He got to see C.J. Stroud play against Iowa. That was real cool. But is this enough in the Big Ten? Is this really enough in the Big Ten to let Bill O Brien on a coaching staff? Is this a huge gamble for Ryan Day? Because he's been on the hot seat, losing to Michigan and not winning the national championship. I don't think that this is enough. I think it's actually delaying the inevitable. O'Brien, 54, he served as an offensive coordinator for the New England Patriots last season, after spending 2021 and 2022 at the same position at Alabama. He also has Big Ten experience when he coached at Penn State from 2012 to 2013, a position he left to lead the Houston Texans from 2014 to 2020. Now, here's why that's bad, okay? I don't remember Alabama winning the national championship when he was there. I just don't. And also, if he was with the New England Patriots, in last season, he's part of that losing record after Tom Brady. I don't remember him making Penn State a powerhouse. He was only there for a year. And by the time he got to the Texans, they already had Deshaun Watson. They already had DeAndre Hopkins. They had a serviceable tight end. They had a running back committee. And what did he do? He single-handedly pulled that thing apart. His ego, because guys wasn't responsive to him. These are guys who have played together. Some of these guys came drafted straight into the organization, into the locker room. And Bill O'Brien set to destroy that thing. And he did a successful job. He did a real successful job. Given the Buckeyes roster, and they're developing the talent, Bryan should be able to assemble an elite rushing squad. Travion Henderson, he's coming back for his senior year. Ole Miss, their star running back, Quinshon Judkins, he's just joined through the transfer portal. So Ohio State will have one of the nation's top backfield. So they've got pieces. And they've got a transfer quarterback, Will Howard. He appears to be the likely successor to Kyle McCord. They look to have a prolific passing attack. And that they haven't had that in 2023. C.J. Stroud, the way he was able to keep that ball in the air, Marvin Harrison Jr., you had some other guys, Ibaka, you had some pieces out there. And they had the same wide receiving core. Kyle McCord just could not get those guys the ball. And for Will Howard, he's got a proven track record of success. He's got a proven track record of success for Will Howard. But like I said, he's got a middling success record of being a thrower. So we've established they have pieces. They have talent on the offensive side of the ball. Ryan Day, the Ohio State Buckeyes, they have the number 4 recruiting class in the country. So if they don't succeed this year, in the words of Antonio Tarver, what's your excuse now, Roy? What's your excuse? Because he likes to say he helped guys like Bryce Young get to where he is. And Bryce Young is good, don't get me wrong. But him and CJ Stroud was in the same draft class. And CJ Stroud was actually playing for the national championship. He had Georgia on the ropes. And somehow that game got away from him. And I think one dishonest thing that Bill O Brien likes to do is say he's got a good track record with working with quarterbacks. And then they also lump Tom Brady in with Bryce Young. And that's not totally accurate. That's a misleading statement because Tom Brady was already Tom Brady before Bill O'Brien showed up. Go back, do your research. Tom Brady had already won 2 Super Bowls before O'Brien went from being the wide receivers coach to the quarterback coach. Tom Brady didn't win another Super Bowl until that guy was playing with the Texans. Well, he was coaching for the Texans. 2014, 2015, around that time, 2014, 2015. That was Tom Brady's other Super Bowl. So, okay. Even when they had Randy Moss and they was putting up Nintendo Xbox numbers, he ran roughshod over the AFC East, which has historically been a dumpster division. But yeah, that's what we got. The Ohio State Buckeyes are the latest people to fall for the Ryan Day. Well, Ryan Day is the latest person to fall for the Bill O'Brien con job. And the con job that has been running rampant through not only college football, but programs as well. I'm not saying these people are not brilliant football minds. I'm saying they're all bad coaches. And they can keep getting job opportunities because their boss was so good. Makes me mad too when I think about it. So, y'all know what this is. Like, share, and subscribe. We keep rocking. This is Vern.